Hey guys, what's up? So, as you can see, this is my home and I'm going to quit. And as you can see, I got some stuff over there. So the plan is we are going in Montreal for the Brewtal Montreal 2022 organized by Vox&Hops. I'm also going to RPM Fest in Massachusetts. Evan will be there. A lot of people will be there. A couple of alumni from the podcast will be there. So I hope you will stay there. I hope you will enjoy this vlog like I do. And bear with me, I'm not good at doing vlogs. So yeah, enjoy. As you can see, Montreal is very stagnant. The city of Montreal is considered by most Canadians as the city where it doesn't move. Hey guys, what's up? Good morning. So, as you can see, I got out from the show of Inhuman Condition with Kataklysm and Deicide. It was a good moment. It was fun to see a little bit of Matt, a little bit of everybody. And yeah, now we are heading to RPM Fest. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a fucking great 2 days. We're going to see Half, Volcandra, and a shit ton of other bands. So, don't miss out. Continue on the vlog. Welcome to the border, people. Where people are waiting for going to the States. It sounds great, isn't it? Welcome to Massachusetts. So guys, we are finally in Massachusetts. We are now going to RPM Fest. You will see in a few seconds.
Brian Westbrook here at RPM Fest. We told you we were going to make it here, and I got to tell you, so far it's been fucking fantastic. Brian, how are you?
I'm doing good. I'm tired, overwhelmed, but super proud of how everything's going this weekend so far, and I'm so stoked that everybody's here having a great time.
Yeah, this is the first time I've actually been able to come, and I'm super impressed.
Thank you so much. Yeah,
this is absolutely fantastic. Right off the bat, I just want to say I love the you know, just like the taste and all the people that come together, all of the different styles that we have, genres that you would think that would never clash.
Oh yeah,
are here.
Yes.
It's awesome.
Yeah, you know, we just try to get like everything on the heavy music spectrum. You know, it's not just heavy metal, but every subgenre. We try to get punk bands, hardcore bands. We got ska bands this year. We had synthwave going on last night. Anything under that kind of heavy music banner. We try to represent every little subgenre and niche that we can. Just to, there's a lot of overlap between the what people like in that regard. So, we just try to do it all. Might as well.
So I know that RPM Fest is still relatively new. You would think so. We're in 2022, but in reality, this started back in 2015,
2014 was our first year. Yep.
Yeah.
So we've been going. This is Festival 6 in 8 years, I think. So we took 1 year off. My math is so wrong there. But we took 1 year off in 2017 because we moved from our original site to this one, and then we lost 2 years with COVID in the last 2 years. But yeah, we're back. The
original site was in your backyard, I've heard?
Quite literally in my parents' backyard, yeah.
That's incredible.
It was, we were looking around for a spot for a while because we had a pretty good idea that we wanted to do the fest and that we had a good game plan. It was just trying to find the right place to do it. And eventually, my mom was just like, why don't you just do it here? We're like, okay, we didn't think that was going to be an option, but now that you said it, okay, we'll do it. So
that would have been
that was like the last threshold of, could we do it here? But then as soon as my mom gave the okay, I was like, all right, we're doing it. Yeah.
Interesting to me is just how obviously we're pretty into Vox and Hops with the craft beer gang and stuff like that, and so seeing you guys bring in Four Phantoms as like a heavy sponsor is pretty interesting. Was that sort of like a plan that you've kind of always had, or was it more or less just something that kind of happened?
Yeah, I mean, the more we got to know Drew and started working with him doing other events, Drew's been amazing. It was just a natural connection, but he's big into this type of music, and the beer is all themed. It was just like a match made in heaven, between us and Four Phantoms. So I can't thank him enough for everything he's done for us.
I think that if you have an 82-minute set ready, I think we got to get Bellwitch here to do the Mirror Reaper album.
Yeah,
in its entirety. That would be fantastic.
Oh, man.
I know that you just said that you're the drummer in Lich King,
yes,
which will be performing.
Yes.
Today is Saturday. Tomorrow.
Hey, yo, RPM Fest! That was pretty good. Let's keep this fucking place going. This song's called The Attack of the Wrath of the World, the Death of the Strike of the Sword of the Blood!
When you decided that you were going to do RPM Fest, was it always of the mind that you were going to have all the extreme musics, or was it at one point just like, we're going to just stay in this sort of realm?
No, it was always trying to get we have such a ridiculously diverse heavy music scene out here in Western Mass and New England in general that it would be weird to not include some of those bands, It's just like we have so many different friends and different bands that we know. It's like, why not just put everybody together? It all works. And we do a little bit of kind of theming per day or stage, but with a 3-day fest, we can, we got 50 band slots, so we can cover as much ground as possible. So
it's always really cool because I know that a lot of people, when we talk about Massachusetts, they all immediately go to hardcore. and they mean to go to the hardcore scene, which is very healthy and stuff. But I think that like bands like Fuming Mouth have sort of like opened up a little bit of the mindset of, you know, it's not just so much a hardcore scene. Definitely, you talk about Western Mass. It's so diverse.
Yes,
you have a ton. You have a ton of different bands, and it's awesome to see where they all come from. We just saw Volcandra, originally from Kentucky. I believe that there's a couple bands from Australia.
We have Hidden Intent from Australia playing tomorrow.
Yeah.
I know Hath is from New Jersey. The Best of the Worst is from New Jersey. We had Moynok from North Carolina yesterday. War Clouds from Texas. Towers from New York City. And I'm sure there's more I'm not thinking of, but yeah, we got a lot of good like regional, you know, bands that are happy to travel all the way here to play this. Brig Time played last night from Wisconsin. They drove from Ohio yesterday and drove back to Ohio today.
Wow.
Like, wild. Just, you know, that's a hell of a drive to play one fest out here and then get back.
Do you have? What I really like about the fest so far is that it's very close and personal. You don't have to really walk from one super far end all over to the other. The action's kind of always around you. But are there any plans to sort of, if given the chance, expand it, make it bigger?
I would like to at some point. I would be, you know, maybe a fourth stage would be the next thing, and have like kind of two alternating. Because right now the way we have it, we have the two stages that alternate and one stage that's like kind of tucked in between those two sets. You know, it's been in the back of my head to maybe do a fourth stage, but I don't know where we'd put it. We're already pretty tight on parking and stuff here, so I don't know. Like, I would love to expand, but we'll see. You know, it's in the back of my head, but you know, it always is.
As far as like the extreme metal realm, where do you fall in? What's your favorite?
Oh, dude, I don't even know. Like, I'm a audio engineer, so I do live sound in a recording studio for a living. When I'm not spending my entire days working on RPM stuff for a whole summer. You know, it's mostly, honestly, whatever I'm working on is mostly what I'm listening to, and beyond that, I'm usually just listening to podcasts. So yeah.
Have you heard ours before?
I have actually not, but I'm going to do that very soon.
All right, I've been told it's kind of dry. From a friend.
What?
From a friend, yeah.
Kind of dry.
Well, you know.
Make it wet then.
No, you know, we
I mean, I'm already wet right now.
Yeah, I know. I'm sweaty, man.
We play around a lot. We play around a lot.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of hard to be like a metal and beer podcast and not be Vox and Hops. So we toe the line very much. Speaking of which, what's your favorite beer?
Favorite beer?
If you got one.
My favorite beer ever, because it was like the first beer that got me into beer, was Berkshire Brewing Company Steel Rail.
Mm-hmm.
That was like, for whatever reason, that beer clicked with me when I first had it, and like, I didn't drink beer until I had that, and then it was like, okay, now I like beer. I don't know, something clicked for me there, but I'm not gonna not mention Four Phantoms because I love every single thing that they make. Like the Bite Back Sour. Like I don't like sours, and I love that beer. Like I've even the Johnny Flip Flops, the Mojito Sour. Like everything I've had at Four Phantoms is like easily one of my top beers, and there's nothing that Drew makes that isn't fucking incredible. So.
Yeah, I love Drew's story. We did an interview with Drew and Jen. You guys can check that out. But yeah, I love their story. I love what they do. I remember when I first saw their stuff way back some years ago when I saw Johnny Flip Flops, the first one, the Mojito Sour, and that thing. I mean, and then like the story behind who he was and everything like that, and it's just really cool. I really enjoy that.
Hell yeah.
But I mean, man, dude, RPM Fest, it has been fantastic so far. It's been really good to us.
Yeah. Glad you guys are here and having a good time.
From the sky! Get up!
Was there any worries about the fest, obviously, when coronavirus hit?
No, I mean, being an outdoor festival, like, it's, you know, I guess at this point the science says that outdoor fests are, you know, gatherings are a pretty minimal risk. So, you know, and I'd like to think that most of our crowd has done the right thing and got vaccinated and all that. You know, we're pretty of that mindset. So,
I think the community is pretty well-rounded.
And honestly, like, I think a lot of the people here, like, because they wanted so bad to be going back to shows and getting back to the new normal, I guess, whatever we call it, I'd say, you know, a good chunk of our crowd has, you know, was proactive and got vaccinated, so we could make this a reality again. So, there's that.
Thank you so much, y'all.
Well, I got one more question for you.
Yep.
I don't know if you have to think about this one.
Uh-oh.
Are there any bands that you would love to have?
Oh God,
like,
of course, yeah.
Really, like, you know, let's shoot for the stars.
Shoot for the stars.
Like your favorite band.
I've been trying to get Lightning Bolt to play this fest for years and years. I mean, like that would be a dream band to land for me. I would love to get a Wilhelm Scream out here, who's one of my favorite like melodic hardcore bands. They're Massachusetts based, and I would give anything to have them play. I'm trying to think who else. I mean, those two are my bucket list for this fest for sure. Oh God, I'm so tired. I don't want to. I could name 100 bands, I'm sure, but I could also. I could ramble on forever.
Well, Brian, thank you for taking time out of your very busy day.
It, thank you guys.
It's been
You're
fantastic.
Awesome. Cheers. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you guys for listening. This has been Whispers from the Void. I'm Evan.
And I'm Phil.
And he's Brian.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.
We'll see you.